where you're at with that?
I feel good. The doctor says I'm good, so I'm just doing everything normally, just following his rules and basically clear. So yeah.
So is there anything that you can't do now, or can you lift weights? Can you run? What?
Yeah, I've been lifting weights. I've been running. The day after spring games, so just been doing the same thing, man.
Have you been out there throwing at all? I mean, has there been any effect on? We've heard about your gun of an arm. Has there been any effect on your throwing motion or your arm or anything like that?
No, actually, when I had the surgery, I was taking it easy. But now that it's been a couple months after the surgery, I've been throwing normally. Everything's back to where it was before, so it feels great. And if you ask other receivers, I'm sure they'll tell you the same thing.
Steven, you talked about having the discomfort before. What's it like throwing now? Because you had that for a long time. What's it like for the first time in a while not having that?
It feels great, man. I'm not worried about anything. I'm just letting it rip. Just going out there every day with my teammates and just throwing hard and throwing accurate and throwing where the ball needs to be thrown. So it's a great feeling to be back, and it's a great feeling to be out there with the guys.
Even though it's technically the off season, there's really no off season. So, what do you see your role? What's your role right now with this team as far as getting these guys ready over the next few months?
Just doing everything that we need to do, following Coach Golden's rules and everything that he wants to do, and listening to Swayze really, and getting our conditioning up and our strength up. And we've done a great job with that. And the weight room's really helped a lot of guys out. And as a team, just understanding the concepts and just running everything to a full 100%, and getting the new freshmen acquainted to the offense.
Do you feel like you have to be a motivator, a pusher, a guy to kind of be a leader out there and push these guys through this off-season program?
Oh yeah, that's the job of a quarterback, especially the job of a leader. And that's what I'm trying to do every day, just get everybody up to speed, push everybody physically and mentally. Because once it hits the fourth quarter, the game is really mental. And just helping guys out and making sure we're all not bending over, just doing all the little things.
What are workouts like this time of year?
Toughest workouts we got, man. Swayze really puts it on us. And, it's a great thing. It's a great feeling. A lot of guys are getting stronger and faster. And, that's really all you can ask in the offseason. And, that's the whole point of the offseason. It's to really just get stronger.
Is there anything new that you guys are doing in the weight room this year versus a year ago?
No, it's the same routine, same program. So everybody knows what to expect. All the guys are acquainted with it, and they're used to it.
Some of the new guys that came in, Duke and Tracy and those guys, have you seen them or heard from them yet about how they dealt with their first college workout?
Oh, they're taking it easy right now. Coach Vic and
Maybe more so this offseason.
every day. We throw with them every day, sometimes twice a day. We'll get a workout in the morning, and then we'll come back in the afternoon and get some extra work done. So it's just a time of essence right now. We just got to make sure everybody's ready for the season. And it's really right around the corner.
During the spring, obviously, it seemed like there was kind of a lack, or at least a lack of depth of playmakers. Who out there is exciting you? Who are you looking forward to working with that can make big plays?
Phillip was always a big playmaker for us. Al Hurns was always a big playmaker for us. Mike James, this is going to be his year. I'm really excited for him, and I know he's going to do a lot of good things. And, we got a lot of new guys coming in. Randy Johnson, he should be doing a lot of good things for us. Malcolm Lewis should be doing really good things. So, like right now, our time is to get them ready for the season, get them acquainted with our offense and our terminology and stuff like that. So, by August time, they should have everything understood.
Is there any doubt that you're kind of attacking this offseason with the mindset that you're going to be the starter next year?
Me and Ron are both attacking the same way. Coaches are going to make their decision. I've been here for a while, so I know how things should be going, and Ron's doing a great job himself and controlling the things that he has to control. And you know, a lot of guys look up to me, so I feel that, you know, as a leader right now, and I mean, that's really all you got to do is just take this team by the heads and go.
What is your what is your relationship with Ryan, Steven, and does it make it, you know, you guys are competing just for that one job? How do you balance, you know, friendship and competition for a job?
It's been a while. Me and Ryan know each other for a while, number one. Going through the competition that me and Jacory went through, I kind of know how it feels when you guys are close friends, and me and Ryan are really close friends, and I wish him all the best. And I know he does for me too. So it's just, you know, you just got to put that aside, man. We're all here for the same reason. We're all here for the same team, and you know, it's just you got to go every day with a new mindset.
And you say you've known him for a while. You know him back in high school, Steven? When did you first
we known each other since high school, when he was at American Heritage and when he transferred to Myanmar. So we known each other for a while. We've seen each other ever since, I think, our sophomore year in high school. So just staying in touch like that, and we've seen each other at camps, at different camps and different schools and stuff like that. So
Did you play against him when you were at Pace and he was at Heritage? Or
yeah, we played on 2-3 times, I think.
Who won those games?
1-on-1.
It was 1-on-1?
1-on-1.
What do you remember about the first time you met him?
This dude is tall, big, especially when he was at Myanmar. He was the only white guy at Myanmar, so he really stood out just for doing that. And he was just really big, man. He was tall and had a great arm, and was really comfortable in that offense.
Did he gain a little bit of an advantage, Steven, because he had all spring to go through this stuff? Or do you feel like you're on even playing with him going into the fall?
I think we're even. This was really his first time to actually get used to our offense in the spring, and it was actually a good thing for the other quarterbacks to get the reps, and for him especially to get all those extra reps that he was getting. And right now in the summer, it's kind of even out right now, so we're just going through everything day to day. We split reps equally. So, yeah.
Is there anything feeding off of that, being out during the spring, to be able to watch from the sidelines that you were maybe able to pick up?
Yeah, the game is a lot different from the sidelines. You can see a lot of different things, and just the way how the coaches is preaching one thing and then teaching and then installing one way. We got to do it the same way on the field. So just seeing that is like really becoming a different coach. And when you're on the field, you got to take what you learn from the sidelines to the actual field.
Backtracking a little bit, you said Lockhart and Malcolm Lewis. Those are I know you have a bunch of receivers coming, but those are the two that are already here now, right?
Right.
So have you actually thrown them routes, seen what they can do at
Yeah,
all?
every day. Since the first day they came on, after they did their introductory and all that stuff with other professors and the academic staff, we were right on the field working out. So,
You can talk about the two of them and what they do.
yeah, they're very talented. Like I said, very raw talent, man. Lockhart's very tall, very lanky. He could really jump up for the ball. Malcolm's really quick. You know, he has great hands and he's a great receiver. So we're gonna really use them in our offense, and they have a lot of upside to them.
What's it been like?
Well, it seems like you have a good kind of chemistry with Allen Hurns, and I'm just curious where that is. It just because you guys are friends off the field, or why do you feel like you click so well on the field with him?
It's funny because he just heard you, so he's laughing. But Allen's a great guy. Like, we know each other since high school. A couple of my teammates have been, you know, with them for a while. Like Isaiah Williams, who's over at Wisconsin right now. They grew up together. So whenever I was throwing with Isaiah, Allen was always there. And so we did workouts in high school. When I was at Pace and he was at Carroll City. And then when we both committed to Miami, so I just knew that me and him are going to connect all the time. And we always had that same work ethic. Like, I could text him at 8 o'clock, yo, let's go work out. And you know, we'll be out there at night throwing something, or we'll just be together. Next day, we'll always have that same drive to be great. And that's the best thing about Allen. You know, I could tell him whatever we want to do, and we'll go out there and do it. So it's just his work ethic and his determination.
Is he a guy you can call anytime and just be like, let's go through?
Yeah, for sure. And I know he'll be there.
What's the adjustment been like using guys like Street and Benjamin?
You can't really replace them. So we just got to find guys who have raw talent like the guys that we got right now, and raw speed like they got. And, you know, you really can't replace them, like I said. So it's just hard knowing that they've gone, but at the same time knowing that we got guys coming in who can replace them and just do the same thing and try to be great.
Steven, I imagine you haven't taken big hits since probably the Florida State game, which I believe was the last game you played last year, but is that right?
So, yeah.
Are you anticipating, and you probably won't get hit much in the fall because Al doesn't like his quarterbacks to get hit. So, I mean, are you anticipating, is there any anxiety about that first hit after having surgery, or, have you thought about that?
I thought about it, but at the same time, I know that I'll be ready. The doctors gave me full clearance to do everything I need to do, so I know that my O-line's going to protect me, and I know that if there's any trouble, I'm going to just get out and run. So just always be safe and always slide, always protect yourself, and you should be all right.
Do you visualize that first game you starting, playing at BC, going to be ahead of it?
Man, it's just stuff you dream about. You prepare so hard in the off season to get ready for it. So you just got to get ready mentally and physically, and just literally see yourself in that game.
Do you feel like this is finally really your shot? Because Jacory was here last year. Obviously, he had a lot of experience, edge over you. Do you feel this is really now finally your time after waiting?
I definitely feel like that. It's just truly a humbling experience, number one. And also just to have that opportunity to have 2 years here and to do what you do and have a new legacy under your name. And these past couple of years it's been about Jacory, and rightfully so. He's a great guy, and I wish him all the best with the Eagles. And now is my time. Now is my time to lead this team and see how far I can take it.
What were your thoughts on the spring game, just how the offense did the spring game?
Oh, we did good. We had a lot of little sloppy. But, that's expected. It's a spring game. We just try to really execute. We didn't do too many things that was complicated or anything like that. We just really try to put on a show for the fans. I wish things would have been a little bit different, but we learned from it and we'll get better. But it's on the spring.
It's hard to judge from that game just because you guys aren't showing anything.
Yeah, it's really hard. Everything's basic. I mean, we're going with the defense who knowing our stuff. We've been practicing the same exact stuff for 3 weeks, and so we line up in certain ways, and defense will pick it out, but our guys, they're focused, and our guys know what it's going to take to win, and this offseason is going to be really big for us, so I'm really excited.
Ryan said as a coach, you're too negative and too hard on guys, and that he would never want to play for you. Why so mean to guys?
Ryan's good. I'm not worried about Ryan. I'm worried about the 2 freshmen, those guys. So I'm hard on them because when me and Ryan gone, those guys are gonna have to take the ship.
You talked about the freshman receivers already a little bit, but how much do you think you guys will need them just in this first year?
We're gonna need them. A lot of rotation. We have a lot of personnel groups and a lot of different things that we like to do and different ways we attack defenses. And each freshman receiver brings something different to the table. Malcolm's very fast. Lockhart's very tall and leaky, and he could jump really high. He's very athletic, very athletic. And so we're just going to use them to the best of their abilities and to the best of our abilities to fit them in our offense. And we're not going to make things complicated for them. We're just going to tell them, straightforward what they have to do. And me and Ryan have been working with them every day since they got here. So they know that they're literally freshmen, but that in our sense they can't be thinking like a freshman. They can't be thinking, oh, it's a freshman, it's okay. No, we got to get this right. So they're doing a great job of learning the offense, and it's a lot to ask for, but they'll be all right.
What was the toughest part of the transition for you as a freshman coming in?
The game speed. As a quarterback, going from high school to college is very different. But once you understand that you're playing at a fast tempo and playing at a high intensity, you'll be okay.
Stephen, who do you think is going to be a breakout guy this year, like Thomas Jr. last year?
I hope all of them, but I really don't. I know Allen's going to have a big year. Allen Hurns, and I'm still waiting for Kendall Tompkins to bust out his shell. And when we give him the ball, man, he can really go. So I'm really excited for those 2 guys. Philip is always going to be in the mix. He's always going to get the ball, and he'll be really good. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Malcolm can do. I know he's very talented, but for sure, probably Allen.
You mentioned him in the preseason last year, and he started off really good. I think it was kind of frustrating from the injuries to slow them down.
I don't think it was really the injuries that slowed him down. I think it was just Tommy Streeter just going crazy, going Mega Man. So once that happened, Allen was very respectful, and we knew that we had to get Tommy the ball, and Tommy did a great job for us. But injuries could play a role in certain things, and it could be frustrating after a while. But I think Allen will definitely put all that behind him and just go on from where he's at right now.
much have you known guys like Tracy and Duke and Malcolm? Because you're kind of from the same area. Have you known them for a while now? Have you followed them?
Yeah, I followed them. I seen them in high school. I went to a couple of the games when Miramar was playing Columbus. I actually got a chance to watch Tracy and Dion Bush play. And both of them are very talented. Going from high school to college, they have very raw talent. The way how they play is very aggressive. So, especially Randy, when me and Randy would text all the time, I always wish him good luck before every game. And he would hit me back after the game, say, I got 3 for you. And, so that's just reassuring to know that these guys really do care about the city that they're from. And coming back to their hometown college, that's big.
How much do you look forward to the quarterback competition, with Ryan? I mean, or do you feel like it's your job to lose at this point, since you really come in if you didn't get
going into the summer right now, it's just going to be me and Ryan. So the competition always brings out the best in you. So every day you just got to go in there with a clean mindset and just know the plan, know the schedule, and know everything that you have to do for that day.
You ever sit back and say, damn, first it was Corey, now I got to compete with these quarterback questions every day, now it's Ryan. I mean,
yeah, you kind of get used to it. The answer's always going to kind of be the same. But, like I said, competition does get you better. And I know even at the next level, there's always going to be competition. So you can never run from it, and I'm always accepting that.
appreciate it. Thanks.
Thanks.